Hello, and welcome to another dev recording of the Gary's game development. So we'll be continuing where we left off by improving Gary's game. So some stuff I did off camera is I did some kind of rehashing of things so that depending upon which player you want to start with, like you'll get a different amount of time. I can show you that very briefly, what that looks like. Basically, it's just we have a startup sequence per player. In this case, this is going to be the setup for yellow going first. And so then that's just yellow, yellow. And then the repeater part then does this loop here, which is change to green after a long delay, change to yellow after a short delay. This means that when you're playing as yellow, you'll have a minute. And then when you switch to green, I think it's 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds. So that way it's not like wholly even. You get to play one person for a longer period of time. And that's maybe useful for some strategies or whatever. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is just kind of turning this into an actual map pack. I also did a little bit of refinement of this puzzle stuff. It's about the same, just a little bit more put together. So the playtesting went all right. It wasn't great, but certainly there's still some stuff that was neat. The things that we looked at is there was a bunch of bugs and even a crash that we found out of that. So we fixed a bunch of those. I think we're going to leave it so that you can platform stuff. So there was a thought that we wouldn't want to let you platform things that were previously built. We could do that. Like, we already do that for Demolish, where you can only demolish stuff that, you can only demolish stuff that you've built, not the stuff that's pre-existing. But for the platforming, it gets really weird because, like, if you destroy a bunch of this stuff and you take some of their shields or some of their lances, you, like, want to platform it and you own it. And so, like, to be able to, like, you know, use it and do interesting stuff with a yellow lance or something like that you've captured, like, it's just really obnoxious to not allow that. And it does open up a bunch of different strategies where it's like, well, when you're green or when you're yellow, like, maybe a lot of what you do is instead of giving money to the other player by, like, feeding them a bunch of triplexes, maybe you platform and get your own defenses out of the way, right? And in which case it becomes this kind of, like, management where it's like, oh, I need to, like, prepare the path ahead of the other player, you know, make it easier for them to get through. So, pretty happy with how things are now. I want to do just a little bit of me personally testing, starting out as green and taking out yellow. I just kind of want to see how easy or hard it is to do. I did quite a bit of testing the other way, so yellow facing green, and that's actually a pretty fun fight. It's pretty interesting, but the reverse haven't really tested, so we're going to be doing that. So to set the level up for that, we're going to have it so that green is the human player, i.e. you'll be the one you're controlling first. And then we need to go to the map and change the startup sequence. So this is the yellow startup sequence. We actually want this to be the startup sequence for green. And by doing that, you know, we'll do this, we'll wait for the capture, and then we'll possess player repeater for green. That will then go and tell it, be like, hey, immediately then go do the repeat player change loop. And then that's going to do the possess green loop here, which will change it to yellow after a long while, back to green, and then it will just repeat itself as such. So, let's give that a test and just see how it goes with those changes. So we're starting out as green. And I think the first thing I want to do is take these resources. Oh, I also did some rebalancing of the nanites because they were not particularly like reasonable for the numbers. And then money is important. Oh man, that build time is very effective. So I think I want to try to take out this one first. We're gonna just do like that. And okay, that was not enough firepower. Yeah, so if you start out with green first, you can't like set things up maybe as easily, which is cool. You know, it's a different challenge. So if we do that. Okay, so now we're yellow. Let's like platform a bunch of stuff and get it out of the way. Get out the way, bro. Get out the way. And we can't demolish all of this. We could, though, actually do the following. There we go. Oh, shoot. Green took this. Oh, they took it down here. Okay, so then we'll switch over to a capture. Now we've got this nice platform. And we're just going to ram it right back. I mean, I'm sure this will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to give up on this particular area. Let's try and do like this. That's still making good headway. Oh, I can't rotate those. Okay, let's go. Ugh. That's so hard. Okay. So this, you can like take parts of the stuff. This one, I'm gonna just wait for the change. So a thing you can do is like rotate these out of place. Let's rotate these. Rotate those. Get those out of place. Oh yeah, that's a thing we could do here too. Become horrible defenses. You know, defend the enemy. I feel like this is what it's going to be like for yellow most of the time. And then there's these puzzles. We'll start thinking about those a little bit. Oh, I don't want it to be that way. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. So we should... Oh my gosh, the instant capture, it's so fast. Okay. So we want to try to kill that. Now we could maybe move this forward as an option during yellow. So like that's maybe a thing. And you'll notice we also fixed that rotate thing, so you can't rotate stuff like that anymore. You gotta like do it proper. Oh, yeah. Just ram. It's okay. We got good surgers. Okay, zap. Alright, we need to, like, set stuff up in here to break. So I think we want that way. This goes that way. And, yeah, so we can kill this. That goes that way. Nope. Yeah. That way, that way. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we can kill that with this. Kill, let's... Oh, we can't do rotate, but we can do demolish. Okay. Oh, shoot. We messed one up. Okay, so that... Oh, we can't rotate it. Oh, whenever we capture it, it stays the same. Like, it won't ever change. Okay, so we're just gonna have to power through this. Okay, and then if we switch this way, oh, it's also captured by this. Oh, I have made fatal mistakes. Okay, I want to not be protecting that. That kills those two. Oh, I'm on the other play, that's right. Okay, we've got some time. Those aren't blocking. That's blocking. But we can take out that. So that's good, I think. Now we can go through. And then this will cut power to this. And that will cut power to this and this. And then we can go through. Perfect. Okay, that took a while. That took a while to figure out and make happen. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm like, why is a lot of tapping noises going on? Okay, so not bad. Okay, we need to set this up for failure. Okay, we can do this. We can destroy that. And get this moving there. Then we can turn around and just ram it. There we go. Okay. You know, it's like a series of kind of different challenges. I feel like I could do a lot better on that. This was particularly challenging for the puzzle. I feel like that was where most of the time went. Let's give it another play and see if we can't think of a better strategy. So, the whole point is that you have ways that you can improve your time and go faster. So, like, how do you make it more efficient? So maybe, I feel like getting this going and ramming this out this front door is probably a good starter, and then we just rotate all of these shields to be pointed away. This gets then really exposed. This one, we maybe ram over here. I had some walls here to prevent that in a previous build, but I wasn't sure if that was going to be dumb. And I can do the same for this one here. For that reason, I might actually put in some things to stop that, like prevent you from moving forward. But let's try it again. Okay, so we're going to start with getting the nanites again. I feel like that helped us a lot. We can execute faster on it, though, I think, than we did previously. So let's start on like the puzzle first, because if we mess up the puzzle, we want to like have another shot at it. Okay. And we'll just start burning things. You know, I don't think we need that, but oh wait, no, we want to attack that one down there. We can take that much out. Now we're yellow, we can like try to not break things. Okay, we're yellow now, and so 1, 2, 3 here, go to there. Okay, and then get there. Okay, where are we? So, oh crap, we're out of time. No! Okay, we should have... Shoot, we should have rotated this. Why aren't those capturing? Oh, no, this is powered still. Okay, so the good news is that we can still, like, make some amount of progress. And that's dead. Okay, that's dead. Yeah, it's taking so long to kill. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're yellow. Let's let that die. We want that to be facing that way. That way. This that way. So we can kill this one here. These are problematic. Don't block. Don't block. Don't block, don't block. Let's speed you along. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh no, it's alright. We can rotate this. Make it go up. Oh, but those are blocked. Okay. That is problematic. Yeah, this puzzle thing is hard. Okay, so... Oh, it's dead. So we just have this one left. That's all we got. Okay, we have this. Take there. Go this way. Ram. I think we're gonna go next turn. Okay, so now we can just ram ourselves into that. And we can rotate that out of the way. There we go. Ha! Very good, very good. Okay, I like it. The puzzle one I feel like does take the longest, and it is so easy to mess up. So, is there anything we can do about that? There was like this idea I had where like if you highlight your mouse over it, it would like show better or whatever, like what this connected to or not. We could make this a little less brutal. I mean, it doesn't really change much. This one's not even actually covered. Yeah. I mean, it's a puzzle. It's supposed to be a little bit hard, and like you switch between turns trying to solve it. So we finished that with like 6 minutes remaining. I think the fastest I've beaten green is like around the same. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. So we're going to make, I think, a copy of this map and then switch the triggers around just like we did. So that we have 2 of them. And then we can make our map pack. And then we'll be basically just done. Like, I mean, we could do some minor tweaks to things, but I don't know exactly what we would want to do precisely. Like, we could modify this base to be a little harder. I'm not sure which one is harder to get through, honestly. Getting through violet/green is like not. It's not bad. It's pretty interesting. And then you have like all of this stuff which you can platform and move away or whatever. Harm. So a thing that I would like to do is make accessing these a little bit easier somehow. I don't know what that looks like exactly. I don't know what it looks like, but I want to make these more interesting to get in access. 'Cause I feel like they're kind of just a mistake right now, because they just take too long to get to, and you can do other shenanigans up here to go faster. So I need to like buff these somehow. We could just make it so Orange's lasers are really good, right? So, like, these lasers do... Well, they say they do 500. Let's not switch over. Yeah, so these ones do 2,800. These ones could do, like, 2,000 or 3,000. So maybe that's the thing that's better about them. Okay, let's look at that. Orange does not have player mods, so we'll make a new set for him. Orange player mods. Or action mods, actually. Action mods. And then we're going to make a modifier for this, which is going to be to modify the firing laser. So this may or may not work, depending. Because I don't remember if we keep the template on the thing on initialize or not. We'll see. If it is, we can fix it in Unicode. So powerful ray. And powerful ray is going to cost more. It'll be 500. That's super weird. This cost being what it is. Because like the icon that shows down here is not showing that at all. I'm not actually sure if we're charging you the money for that right now correctly. Action cooldown, direct damage ticks. So let's just like double this. Right, it does 3,000. Orange player mods, so we gotta go to orange player and add the mods. Orange player or orange action mods. So now if we go back, let's go to orange. Orange. Not showing up. I think we didn't put it up correctly or something. Player mods, orange. Oh yeah, we didn't add the powerful ray. Let's actually make this orange ray. Orange ray. I mean, the way that we're doing this is like with the color and then the thing. Also, this never became no platform. But it should be on here now. I did add it in code. Yeah, here we go. Is what we're going to do. No change. So let's rename this. No, demolish all buildings. Okay, and so for the action sets for like pink, no demolish all buildings, powerful miners. Okay, that's cool. So let's go back and look at orange. Yeah, so 3,000 damage. That'll give people some motivation to use them. Maybe they can be longer range too, so you could like shoot all the way and hit this maybe. I don't know about that. That's a maybe. Oh, they actually have money. I don't know if it's public. Let's actually look at that. So if we go and look at orange, we probably don't want to show. Yeah, they don't have public resources. It's just because we are the player. Yeah, none of this matters. None of this matters. Oh, a thing we probably do want to do is like ignore alerts on like all the players. Ignore damage alerts. And you definitely can't do... Okay, that's good. All right. So let's see if this does what I think it should do. It's a little weird because we're going to use these as green. That's going to take a little while to capture. See, this is another reason why it takes like quite a long while to capture them. Maybe that's another thing we should change, is just make them easier to like... And we're even going to use G-code for speed reasons. Why don't we have the... Like, we definitely have the nanites. Why isn't this building? That's weird. Something strange is going on there. Okay, so we're gonna just like build an HQ down here. And we need to give them one because it's locked, so we have to do a slurp-a-derp. There we go. And then one green will control it. Okay, so that one's doing that much damage. Yeah, see, it's actually not seeming to take the right laser, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, so we can do that, but I'm going to put a note that that's a bug that, like, we should remember and probably, like, pay attention to our laser in some way. I'm not sure what this is going to look like exactly, but yeah. Ray should remember its building, or its initial stats for damage. Yeah, so then the stats are just kind of like confusing without that, but it should remember its initial stats for damage even after it's been captured. This is the player action, but it should remember update from the old one. I don't know exactly what that looks like in code, but we can think about that later. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with just having that be a thing that will happen when I get the bug fixed. Well, it's more like a feature, but it's just working in a way we don't expect it to. So, next on the list is just to turn this into an actual pack. I'm pretty happy with how it functions. The time is kind of long, but also, like, I'm really good at this game, and I've like, you know, almost 2,000 hours of working on it. So, yeah, let's leave it with 10 minutes, because I feel like it took me almost 10 minutes my very first time trying this level. Okay, so let's do a pack. So how pack making works is you export multiple maps, and you have this kind of like layout thing. Now, in this case, we want one that's going to be like Gary's game starting as green and Gary's game starting as yellow. And I'm thinking we'll do like one here at the left and then one here at the right for green and for yellow, and then like nothing in the middle here, and they'll just both be unlocked. And then you just try to get a good score on them. To do that, though, we need to make a duplicate of this here. So, to make a copy. Do we not have a button make a copy? Oh, no, we do. Is copy. Gary. I can't type. Game, yellow. Okay, so this is gonna jump us in, and then we're gonna go out. Exits. So now we should have this and this. So we're gonna make this one. Oops. We need to change the name of that. We can only do that in out of here. So editor, edit, Gary game, rename, Gary game green. That's the name we want, right? Yeah. Dang it, wrong button again. Maybe we should have that be a little bit easier to navigate, as I have failed like 3 times in a row now. Oh joys. Rename. I mean, it's not like you do a rename that often, so. Okay, so we had it set up for green already when we made the copy, so we need to go and change the yellow. So if we go to the yellow, all we should need to do is just change what the startup sequence is. So we're on yellow, so we should have the startup yellow sequence. Start up yellow, general events and trigger. And then on the players, we want you to be controlling yellow and not controlling lime. Cool deal. All right, so now we have like a duplicate of those. So we actually could make changes to it that are green specific if we wanted to. I don't really want to do that. I feel like it's cool to have it be the exact same level, just your starting order is slightly different, right? Who you start as. We could have maybe some dialogue or something. Like that could be a neat thing. Just something to like indicate who you're starting as. So, but yeah, we'll do the export and then do a little bit of testing in there. So if we go over here, editor, export, I'm going to do a multi-map pack. Gary's or Gary game. I mean, we could do Gary's game, but that's kind of weird. Gary game. Gary's game. Oh, yeah, so this is... Okay, there's actually 2 things we probably should do before getting this fully done, which is doing a map icon and a map description. So my spelling is horrible, so I like to like open up like Grammarly or something. And we'll make a new document for this. So we'll be like Gary's game is a asymmetric real-time puzzle whereby you must destroy either green or yellow as fast as possible. Asymmetric real-time puzzle game where you must destroy either green or pending. You may choose which player you start playing as. Mods green, or we'll just do like green mods. Retaliation, or just do return damage. No, we call, so in the campaign we call, I think, retaliation return damage. 1 damage on most things. Fast surgers. And then shield bushes. Yellow mods. Yeah, so this will be for, I guess, the pack itself, because we can say on the map description which player you start as. This one is like you may choose because it's non-specific, right? So retaliation damage, fast surgers. Yellow mods are quick ray, like short buzzing turret. Yeah, quick ray, buzzer turret, long shields. And those are the main ones. The main things. No rotate. And you may choose which player starting as. You may not demolish any existing buildings, but platforming is allowed. You may choose which player you start as. Yeah, that's looking like a decent start. Gary's game is an asymmetric real-time puzzle whereby you must destroy either green or yellow as fast as possible. You may not demolish any existing buildings, but platforming is allowed. You may choose which player you start playing as. We'll just say you choose which player you start playing as. Oh, we need to talk about the switching behavior. Okay, so you choose. Okay, because it's Gary can't do green. Fast. Watch roll. Every 60 or every 0.5 to 1 minute. 30 or 60 seconds. We can just say every 30 or 60 seconds. 30 or 60 seconds, you will switch which player you control. You may not demolish any existing buildings, but platforming is allowed. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Then we set this up as green and this as yellow. Green, yellow. Right. And we need first mission minimap. I want to make like actual proper ones of these, but that's probably a pretty time-consuming task that's not totally related to what's happening here. So if we export this, we can take a look just to see what it is. Export and play. Gary's game. So we can see we got our green, yellow, and then our main one. So you'll notice there's no briefing provided, and so that's the thing we need to fix, is put a briefing for this specific level. But yeah, Gary game, and then we got our mods showing up there. So a thing I kind of want to do is I want to put a color on these to say what's like a negative thing. And I feel like no rotating is definitely a negative thing for green. Yellow buzzer turret is also kind of a negative thing. It's quite a bit worse than the normal turret. But the long shields are debatably good, and the quick ray is also debatably like an upgrade. Yeah. Okay, so let's go look at that. Now, if you didn't leave this, it'll actually keep all of your stuff. Well, most of it at least. Green, yellow. It'll keep some things, I guess not everything. So let's try and put some things. So to do this, we'll just do color is red. And then color long shields. And this, and we'll do the same. Color red. Color. Okay, and then export and play. There we go. So now we got no rotate, buzzer turrets. Be like, yeah, quick ray, do lots of rays, long shields, okay. Retaliation, fast surgers, shield, bushes. That's also probably a negative. Yeah. That's also probably a negative, I think. Whereby you must destroy either green or yellow as fast as possible every 30 or soon as you switch player you control. You may not demolish any existing buildings, but platforming is allowed. Yeah, I kind of feel like I don't want to say the platforming, but like, you may not demolish any existing buildings, and then just nothing. Like, you just good luck, right? Have 10 minutes to end the level. That they can see that as like a thing. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. We'll have something very similar to this for the actual mods itself. So let's go and look at this here, and we'll modify the map specific. So if we go here, let's not make a random wire. Map briefing. We want this. You may not demolish any buildings. Play as green. And that'll just be the top being kind of the most important part to this one. And then I think we can just do here. We can switch maps this way. Data. And then play as yellow. Okay, and we'll go back to the menu and we'll do another export and see where we're at. Editor, export, multi. So we'll do that. Green, yellow, green, yellow. We'll do those later. And why are we not allowed? What are we missing? Didn't like change one of these. Okay, we'll reset and try again. Green, yellow, yellow. Okay. Dang it. Green's capitalized here. Let's uncapitalize that real quick. I don't know why the export's failing somehow. That could just be a weird bug if it persists. We will do something about it. Play as yellow. I kind of want to put like a color here that's like yellow, but it's already green in the other case. Yellow. I think it's fine. We'll leave the color. We will leave the color as is. Export. Export. We want a multi. Green, yellow, green, yellow. This here, good. Excuse me, what am I missing? Okay, I'm gonna restart the game and just see if that helps. This seems like something that might be a little broken. I mean, we did it earlier. Like, literally here. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit weird. Let's try it again. Oh, we didn't put the freaking pack name in. Oh dear. You see, this is what happens when you work late at night. You know, it's your 9:30 at night, and you just are like, I'm tired, but like, let's do this. You don't put in the pack name. Yeah, you have to have a pack name, by the way. Just pro tip. You will have nothing work if you don't have a pack name. Okay. So play as green, play as yellow. Perfect. Look at that. And then this one, Gary game yellow, Gary game green, and then this is just the general one. So a thing to note, if you just click on this and you press launch, it will actually use the first one, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be the first position being like the top left-hand corner. It's just going to be whatever's scan from top, bottom, left, right. In this case, if I were to click here, it would be green. Even though I don't have it like selected specifically green. The first unlocked mission that's scanned. Okay, so let's give green a play and just make sure it's working. And then I think we're done. We've finished Gary's game. Okay, we're starting out as green. Triggers have fired. Let's just go for a little bit. I don't want to play the full thing. I just want to like see that stuff has changed. Let's be foolish and not get the energy stuff. We'll just kind of ram them. I do feel like maybe these lances need to take up more power or something. More energy. And let's ram through there. There we go. And let's do this. Okay, cool. Just in time. And then let's sabotage here. Oh, we weren't going to actually play. Okay, we got 30 seconds though. Yeah, we'll just see. We can't like kill anything. We're all good. We can't destroy our own base. Okay, this is looking good. I don't think we need to like continue. I just want to make sure this goes back to being your green and for 60 seconds. There you go. Cool beans. Okay, so we're gonna quit now. Or maybe we should have done an auto win. Let's just do an auto win, I guess, real quick. Custom maps, Gary's, green. Cheat codes are mighty helpful. So this will make this first one marked as complete. It doesn't give us the best time because we use cheat codes. So be aware that won't. And like you didn't get any crash or anything. That's good. So yellow, we just want to make sure, once again, we start off as yellow. Okay, we are yellow. That's good. And then we want to switch after a little bit. The strategy I found that was good for yellow is to like do this. You know, we'll play a little bit. Video games are meant to be played, and so that's what we're gonna do. But this is the yellow strategy that I think is the best. Is you like build a thing here, and then you laser stuff. Oh, and you gotta remember to shield it because the retaliation damage will kill it. Oh, that was close. And then here. And then we have to do like a third laser. Oh, geez. That might kill it still. Oh! Okay, but now, see, this is unpowered. So we can go across. Oh, now we're green. Okay, so once we become green, we want to set up this side for destruction. We got all this amazing money. We're going to turn it into a most beautiful, beautiful setup. Okay, so this. And then disconnect. Now that we're yellow, we're that. We can do another laser if we want. It doesn't really matter too much. Ah! The freaking thing, it was pointing back. I didn't kill it because I went with a different build strategy. Okay, that's cool. So now we've got this. Let's just thank you, green, for making that for us. I appreciate it. That will like ram all the way through. That's great. So I'm going to connect this now that it's captured. And we're going to do some HQs, 3 of them. We're going to go acquire these. Like you can do without. We should have. Hopefully these don't kill themselves. Shields on them. Okay, so I want to set. Oh, we actually are fine. That's yellow. We can get that taken care of. To get these out of the way. With the strategy I'm going with, it's not really important. Oh no, they got platformed. Okay. Those are demolishable. Like the only pre-existing thing in the level, and it's demolishable. Okay, so now we just need to shield this stuff so that it doesn't kill itself on the retaliation damage, but I think we have enough. Gonna wait 2 seconds. Burn! I don't think that's gonna be enough. We can maybe actually provide some. Well, that's not really gonna make it take more damage. Yeah, there's not really a way to make this take more damage. We'll just have to wait. Yeah, see, we're at the 6-minute mark. Like, if I had done a little bit more optimized, I feel like I could have done it in that previous one with, like, maybe one more laser or just gone direct to. So each of these has more charge. We have 10 more lasers. So we can just keep going. We could just blast it. Light it up. Okay, yeah. So that's the fun strategy I like to do. There's, I think, a faster one than that, but Yeah. And then we should have a best time. Hey, we did it in 4 minutes and 30 seconds and 0.14. That's awesome. And it actually, I guess, didn't count it as complete. That's weird. So this usually goes to a second category below if it's marked as complete. Huh. Okay, so I think that's the end. I like before this ships, we'll give it a little bit more love, giving it an icon here. In the same way that we do for Missile Command, right? We have this little icon and this one here. So we need to find something that's appropriate, and I don't really want to do that on the recording, just because we might run into content that is not allowed or whatever. We'll find something that's good. We could also try to make something, I guess, but like I feel like it's just gonna be chess themed something or other, right? We got like Frogger, chess. I don't really love this one. It's just like kind of shrug. I like this background. I made this little rocket thing goes. It's great. But Gary's game. Oh yeah, this is cool. There's no statistics for it. Like the thing is the most impressive statistic is just doing it faster. So having a best time for yellow and a best time for green is already pretty great. I don't know why you would do it elsewise. But yeah. All right. Thank you for hanging out and getting through the Gary's game. It's good having you, and I hope this gave you some ideas about what to do on your own custom levels. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them in the Discord, and we'll try and make some sense of whatever's going on. But yeah, thanks so much. You have a great day. Bye.